don't know what I'm doing. This is, I guess, the first episode of the Farlander Patron Server thing. This is probably not going to be a very consistent series, if a series at all. This might be the only episode I ever do. I really just made an intro because I was bored, and then I was like, I need to use this intro for something. Might as well make a series. So this is Spawn Village, as you probably know, because 99% of you are probably on the server. This is the little tunnel to my place. This is also like Dried Conscious Place is this thing over here, and our two bases are pretty heavily intertwined. But this is my main base. Nothing fancy, just a bed and a lot of storage pretty much. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing right now. I've never recorded a solo piece. I usually, like, it's pretty much just been UHCs, and you have someone to talk to, and you just talk. This is not a UHC, so I just have to fill dead air all the time by constantly talking. I think a lot of my episodes are probably going to be, like, snooping around other people's bases, because that's something I really enjoy doing. Occasionally it'll probably be like building and, I don't know, pranks and other stuff. And I don't really have any inspiration for building right now, so that might be a while before building starts. But yeah, I thought for the first episode I'll just show you around my place. So this is my first house, my main house, where pretty much all of my stuff is. It's, yeah, I don't know, I like it. I like a red roof. That was my phone. I didn't silence my phone because I'm new to all this. This is my mob grinder, which spawns mobs, which is nice. It gives me gunpowder. I like gunpowder. This is my fancy automated reed farm that I just built, so I don't have that much stuff. I just built the mob grinder as well. This is all the reeds I have, and it's pretty much just slime blocks and observers push the reeds, and then minecarts go pick it up. This building definitely doesn't look like anything else. Don't worry about that. If let's sleep really quick. Hopefully the game sounds aren't too loud. I turned it down a bit because I'm not going to be yelling in my apartment alone. That'll be sort of weird for my neighbors. I'd like to talk in a normal voice. Also, at any point one of my roommates might come home, in which case I'll probably immediately stop recording and then pick up like tomorrow or something. I don't know. I can cut this together. So this is my little wheat farm and reed farm. I don't actually use these. It's just mostly for decoration. And then down here is my mine shafts. I have these signs that say no public access on this and my reed farm. It doesn't like super matter. I mean, that's mostly just like I'd like people to ask before they take stuff from my mines or my reed farm. But if somebody really needs that stuff, they can ask and I get it. This is all the stuff from my mob grinder. I took like a stack of gunpowder earlier to make some fireworks. But yeah, I'm this way. Oh, this is just speed mining. It's nothing special. There used to be a beacon that went through here all the way up, and I just turned the beacon into the hole for the mob grinder. So I have a few builds because I tend to, like, I have this base, which is the first thing I built on the server, and I've never really moved out. So whenever I do a new build, I finish the build, and then I immediately move everything back into this base and then start a new build. So I just have a few builds around the server. This is the first thing I built. Let's show you the second thing I built, I guess. I have my elytra. Second thing I built was this lighthouse. I have built this lighthouse, I think, well, 4 times, including once on like the creative world when I first designed it. I built it on a small server I had with just my friend, and then a larger vanilla Minecraft server I was on, and then finally this one. Really nothing to it, just a lighthouse. I really enjoy how the lights actually spin. It took me a while to figure out a way to do it this compactly without like messing up the roof or anything. Yeah, it's nothing special. There's nothing in it. I have 2 chests, and the chests are empty because, of course, I never take anything out of my main house. Because that's the sort of person I am. But these are empty. And then, what else? Oh, I also built that. This is the clock tower. I guess it's the Farlander clock tower, but I don't know. I didn't really name it. Yeah, it's a nice little plaza. Has a little statue in the middle here, and then some exits. You have a nice view. You have a rail line that goes through. These lights automatically turn on at night. You have this guy who's dead now. I don't know. I really like this build. I think it came out really nice. I'm really happy with it. I guess I can take you up there. This was, I mean, besides the 2 farms I built right outside my house, this is the most recent thing I built. Yeah, my clock tower and esplanade. This is all on 1.13 textures. On 1.12 textures, diorite looks like bird poop and it looks ugly. But on 1.13 it looks pretty nice. So this is the lobby. You have the map of, yeah, just this area. It's the clock tower. You can see the lighthouse down there, and then house and farms. Empty chest, because I like empty chests apparently. And then this is just some redstone controls. And then this was, when I was building it, I lived out of this room. And I think these are all empty now. I threw my shield on the ground. I need to empty all that. I have a bunch of stuff in my shulker boxes. And then yeah, this goes up. I think that's mostly empty if you go up there. There's nothing really in those rooms. But then if you come through here, this is the elevator that you're supposed to go up. And you can get nice views out these windows. I sort of like this elevator shaft. I wish I wanted to build an actual elevator, but just in the space I had, I couldn't build a piston elevator in this space. So it was just a ladder, and I call it an elevator because that's the sort of person I am. And you have no blocks. This is a clock tower, so it has to have a chime. So I have a chime. I'm quite proud of. It took me a while to actually plan out and build this song. I guess you can. It'll probably it plays like every, I think 10 minutes or so. I don't remember. But it's only really audible from up here, so I hope it doesn't really annoy anyone else. But yeah, I could play it manually, but you'll probably hear it played while I'm up here. There you go. Yep, that's the little chime. I don't usually do that much stuff with no blocks, so I'm quite happy that it sounds quite nice. I like it. I wish it was like not so high pitched, because clock tower bells are generally huge and very deep, but that's fine. And then up here is, this is sort of like the main lookout area. This is the Carillon control room. If you don't know, Carillon is like, it's like a piano, except instead of playing like strings, you play a giant bell tower. So this is technically a Carillon, which is why that's the Carillon control room. And this is just the hopper clock that controls everything. So what can you see from up here? Actually, we'll go up. You can go up one level higher, just because why not? So from up here, that's the little esplanade area. The actual like true spawn is over there somewhere. There's the lighthouse, and then my house, and then my farms, and then that's spawn village. Okay, and there's one more build I really have, but that's a bit far away. I guess we'll fly. I could portal, but I don't know. Flying's fun. I have durability. So what can you see? This is the Sears Tower. This is the Farlands. I think Gardax built this. I quite like it. Here is the obelisk from 2001: A Space Odyssey. I don't know who built that, but I like it. It's a nice idea. There's a TARDIS. I hope I'm flying in the right direction. I'll look really stupid if I'm not. This is a cool fort that I like to fly through. I've never landed. I just like to fly through that arch. Ooh. Here is Juno, the spacecraft, and the upside dangle house down there. That's where Kurt lives. Yes, it's in the snow biome, I think. Yeah, it's in the snow biome. There it is. So I had this idea for this cool snow fortress thing, and it took me like literally 6 months or something in a creative world to come up with a design that I finally liked. But I came up with this. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I don't know where that experience came from. I like this whole little, like, walking into this courtyard and you're surrounded by this giant tall building. You see each of these buildings has like a color. This is like white, gray, no, white, light gray, gray, and black. I was originally going to like actually like build in each of them and like have a bedroom in each with a different theme and stuff like that, but I never did any of that. This is the only room that has anything. It has my portal, my... Oh, I did not empty this. Oh, I was recently out of stone, so I'm sad that I left all the stone here. I'll probably grab that later. I think all my shulker boxes are full, so I can't grab it now. Yeah, this was... I never really did that much in here, which makes me sad. These floors are all entirely empty, but I like this little walkway over the pathway. That made me happy. And then I don't even have like a staircase to go up, like a proper staircase. I just have this little temporary thing I made when I was building it, which is to my snow farm. I think TDW did that. This is my snow farm. It's where I mine snow, as you would do in a snow farm. And that's because I spent a bit of time trying to do... doors. I try to do this. Like, it's cool when it works. It's like this, like, little, you know, layers up. And I wanted to sort of just continue this as far as the eye can see, but that's not really practical. So I did like one layer, and then I stopped, and then I started like half-assing it by doing something like that. And then I stopped that as well. So this is just sort of an abandoned base in the middle of nowhere that I never go to. Yeah. That is my main 4 bases. I have like some other smaller builds around the place, but they're mostly like community stuff and it doesn't really matter. So I guess I'm gonna leave you guys here. Don't expect this to be regular at all. Maybe expect this to be the only one that ever comes out. I don't know. It's just really, if I'm bored, this is something I can do now. Alright, see you guys later.